Whoa. What is up, guys? How are you doing tonight? I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if anyone pops in. Because right now it looks like it's just me. How are you guys doing tonight? Just checking everything. Whoa. So today, just thought I'd do a kind of random live stream. I mean, I didn't have anything going on. Today's been a busy day. I started back to school. For those of you that don't know, I started back to school online. So I spent most of the morning / afternoon just doing figuring out how the new system works. And then I picked up the kids from school and started dinner. So today's been kind of a busy day. Just trying to get back into the swing of getting back into school, trying to figure out how the online system works, and then also doing the normal things like getting kids to and from school, and then dinner. Oh yeah. Hey, Big John, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for that tweet. Just kind of doing a random live stream because I've been busy all day. Wanted to sit down and take a break. Like I said, I started back to school today doing online classes. So basically spent all day trying to figure out how the online system works. And then I had to pick up the kids from school and then do dinner. So today's kind of been a busy day just running around. I am not drinking scotch. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I'm doing really good, actually. I'm glad you're doing good. I noticed you did a walk today, but I didn't see if you got a live stream out of it or not. I didn't get a notification if you did a live stream, so although I think we would all agree that the YouTube notification so it is bad. It is bad. But I think we'd all agree that the YouTube notification process has been borked for the longest time. And so, you know. Oh, I did actually, in other news, I did update my phone to the new iOS. No, you didn't go live? Okay. So I didn't miss it. How was your walk? Was it a good walk? It actually rained most of the morning here. And so it was wet and rainy. Which I'm hoping it's not wet and rainy tomorrow. But we'll see. I don't even think the weatherman knows what the weather's supposed to be like. You know what I mean? Let's see. Excuse me. Well, how was your weekend, John? Other than the live stream, I know, at least I feel like the live stream went well Saturday night, but I'm kind of biased towards it. So it was going okay. I had to stop at a mile. My toe was hurting. It started to rain. That's no good. Any reason? Do you know why your toe was hurting, or just randomly, or? I mean, has it been hurting for a while, or is it just something that started happening? In other news, I still haven't heard back on a date for my surgery, so, you know, maybe one of these days I'll get it. Glad your weekend was good. How was football? Ooh. Tell me, how was football? Hey, Hell Kitten, how are you doing? How was football practice? There's like a sore in there. Okay, gotcha. So hopefully it'll heal soon and then you won't have any more issues. Is it like a blister or is it something of that nature? Or? How are you doing tonight, Hell Kitten? I feel like I'm going to repeat this all night long, but that's okay. I just spent all day getting used to getting back into school. And so today was a busy day because I spent it all day getting used to that and then picking up kids from school and then the whole normal routine. So thought I'd get online, spend a few minutes with y'all, just relax, hang out. I mean, I could be sitting watching TV, but I'd rather hang out with you guys. Practice went good. 2 hours. That's good. Hold on, I got a text from my brother. 1 second. You have practice and tomorrow and Thursday. So do you have like something that you can put on your blister to make it not hurt as much for practice, or is that like something that you're gonna have to suck it up, Buttercup? Kid was gone pretty much all weekend. Oh, nice. I love my kid, but every now and then it'd be nice to have a free weekend. So So for those of you that aren't aware, that don't know, this coming Saturday will not be a Saturday night shenanigan. It'll be a different live stream. I got my brother going to be joining us, as well as his business partner. They do higher quality videos, and so we're going to talk about that. They also do drone videos, so we're going to go through and discuss kind of production quality equipment, anything that you have, any questions you have as far as video editing. My brother did 3 years in high school of video editing. Him and his business partner have drones that they fly. They have the big old fancy commercial ones as well as the starter ones. So if you guys have any questions on equipment or video production or drones or anything like that, don't forget to stop by the stream, ask your questions, maybe learn, maybe help someone else out. So I'm actually really excited about that. So Saturday night, hopefully it'll be about 9 o'clock Eastern time. If not, it'll be about 10 o'clock. So. I'm just responding to my brother to confirm. I may not be on YouTube much this week. Not sure yet. Working on that house. I understand, Hellkitten. Like, the support that you've given me is great, and I'll take what I can get. So I completely understand if you can't make it. If you can, great. If not, I completely understand. So. How much are you almost done with the house, or are you still working on that, or is it like soon to be done, or just getting started? Hey, Carolyn, thank you for stopping by. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully, you're doing fantastic. As you see, the title of the stream is Relax and Chill. Basically, this week I started back to school. I started back to school this week, doing some online classes. I've done some schooling in the past but never finished, so I thought this might help me find a better job. So today I spent the morning and most of the afternoon trying to figure out the online system, make sure I get everything going, make sure I know how it all works. And then I spent the rest of the day getting kids to and from school, and then the regular housework and things like that. So just gonna relax, have some fun, and talk. Like, the Saturday night shenanigans is great and all, but I want to get to know you guys more. I want to answer any questions about me that you guys might have. So yeah. Let's see. Tomorrow I'm gonna try to get all of my jobs finished. I hope you can get it done. I I hope you can get it done. Hopefully, if not Wednesday or Thursday. Sounds like a pain from what you described. So hopefully it doesn't take too much work and effort. But I'm hoping for the best for you. So. Plus, I'd like you to catch the Saturday night stream if you can. But like I said, if you can, I completely understand. So. No, John, it's not alcohol. Daren is getting his power up. Yeah, that's my text notifications from my phone. Very tired. Going to bed early. Good night, everyone. Had grandkids all day. Can come hang out another day when not. No worries, Carolyn. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a great night. In other news, I'm still waiting to hear back on that job. It's been almost a week since I had my final and my last interview, so I'm hoping that I can hear back this week, by the end of this week. So we'll see. I mean, if not, I'm also applying elsewhere. It's not like the only job that I've applied for. So I just hoping that since I've had 3 separate interviews, I'm hoping to hear back soon and hopefully for good news. So I have to clean as much as possible and try to get the carpet clean so I don't have to replace it. Yeah, yeah. What are the floors underneath? Is it something that you can rip out the carpets and just have like a hardwood, or is that not something that you can do? Uh, Hello, cutting board. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, that would suck if you had to replace the carpet. Like suck, really bad. Like that would be a huge expense. So, how is the cutting board doing tonight? Drop a like for you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see, 1 second. Is Yeah, that would suck if you had to replace the carpet. It's all crappy underneath. I'd have to. Oh, that's not good. What's happening, Prince? How are you doing tonight? We're just hanging out, relaxing and chill. Just got done with my first day of school today, doing some online classes, plus being a father. So I just wanted to get online, relax and chill, get to know you guys more, get to know everyone. So Dawn, okay. The cutting board, I'm horrible with names and I do apologize. I will try and call you Dawn. However, you might have to remind me multiple times. If you do, I'm sorry. Um, it's just the way my brain works, and I do apologize. So, um, thank you for stopping by, Dawn. I'm I'm doing really good actually. So, been like I said, been busy today. Just wanted to get online and chat and relax. So, I do have a moto vlog that I've started editing. So that'll be coming out hopefully this week. The other thing going on this week is my brother and his business partner were going to do a live stream this Saturday. Can't guarantee. See, I'm not the only one. So this Saturday we're doing a live stream. We're talking about production equipment, production quality. They do drone videos and things like that. So we're just going to discuss equipment, production quality, maybe some editing. I'm still working out all the fine details on that, but I'm hoping it'll be a good show, good information. So that'll be this Saturday. If everything goes right, it'll be 9 o'clock Eastern time. So, but cutting is my last name, and most people just shout that at me at work. Gotcha. Okay. I actually in high school, actually in junior high as well. All of my teachers just called me Hillhouse. So I completely understand. I'm terrible with names as well. My problem, excuse me, my problem is for those of you that don't know, when I was 14, I had a heart transplant. I was born with a defective heart. So up until 14, I was in and out of the hospital. At 14, I had a heart transplant. And when they were switching me in and out and such, when I was on the operating table, I had a lack of oxygen to my brain. and so that kind of causes some short-term memory loss. It's nothing. There's nothing I can do about it. I do apologize. So that's part of the reason that I'm terrible with names. The other thing with that is it makes it hard for me to concentrate on learning sometimes, which is why I never finished school in the past. So I'm hoping that the online courses will be a little bit easier. Hopefully I can get those done. I'm hoping to transfer some of my other credits, and that way I won't have to do as much, but hopefully if I can get it all done and completed, I can get a better paying job. So that's me in a nutshell. And that's why I'm terrible with names. At least that's what the doctor's been told me, is it causes memory issues. So let's see, 1 second. Dun dun dun. So how was everybody's weekend? I mean, my weekend was great. I did my Saturday night shenanigans. Thank you, John, for joining. And then we just hung out Sunday. What did we do Sunday? Oh yeah, we cleaned house. So nothing exciting. But excuse me. For those of you that do have Discord, I'd like you to join my Discord server. Excuse me. Join my Discord server. If you have any more questions about me, you can ask. You can get to know me. It's just a lovely way to interact with other people. So, my son had cancer when he was an infant. Now he's 19. Has some late-term side effects he's dealing with. So I totally. Oh, I'm sorry. That's. I'm glad. I mean, it sounds like he's better. So I'm glad the cancer is better. But It's just sometimes the health takes a toll on the body, and unfortunately, there are side effects, and that's unfortunate. But I'm glad he's doing better. So my fiance's birthday was Sunday, so we celebrated all weekend long. Nice. Did you go on another ride on Sunday? I'm trying to remember. It was Sunday. Sunday was good weather. Yeah, Sunday was good weather. So hopefully went on another motorcycle ride. Well, I'm glad he's healthy now. Luckily, I haven't had any further issues with my heart, so I'm very blessed the health that I've been given. So I'm lucky. Let's see. No, Sunday we spent okay. That's cool. I mean, that's normally what I do. Is I set Sunday aside for family. I don't do YouTube. I don't do Twitter. I ignore my Discord. I just basically unplug and unwind and spend the Sundays with my family. So that's cool. I think if you if you have family, you got to spend time with them. So there's actually a saying that comes to mind. Um, hold on, my mind. See if I can figure out who said it, and so I won't have to misquote it. Oh, yay! John's back. Um, Um, so I guess this is from Robin S. Shawarma. This isn't the exact quote that I was thinking of, but it'll work. It has the same effect, if you will. It says, "What you focus on grows, what you think about expands, and what you dwell upon determines your destiny." So, for me personally, I like to spend my weekends, well, as much as my weekends, with my family, especially my Sundays. I set that aside for my family time. So I turn off my computer. I don't do anything with YouTube, Twitter, um, or Discord. So that's my personal opinion, my personal feelings. Um, but that's what I do. So glad you got to spend it with your daughter, and I'm assuming your fiance. So that's cool. John got to go play football. I'm actually excited because tomorrow night we are going to the Blue Jackets game, which is actually, if you don't know, that's the Columbus Blue Jackets, and they are the local hockey team. So they're going to play pass the puck. And yes, I know it's not a sports ball, but it's fun to say. So tomorrow night, Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Chicago NHL team. Chicago Blackhawks at the Columbus Blue Jackets. Excuse me. So that'll be fun. I went to 2 games last year, had a blast. I'm gonna have the not a ball. Yeah, I know. I didn't say a ball. I didn't say a ball tonight. I just said that I said the sports ball on Saturday. Tonight I said a puck. So I'm actually excited. I'm going to watch some hockey. Last 2 games I did a video, which I'm not going to do this time because because I want to focus on the game. And I found that when I focused on the video, I didn't get as much out of the game. However, I'm going to um, enjoy me a nice big old juicy cheeseburger. I'm excited for that. And I might try the Instagram stories. I'm still trying to figure that out. So, like, I know Mr. TB does it, and I know my brother does them. So I might try to figure out the stories. No worries, Dawn. I completely understand. So tomorrow night I'm going to a hockey game, the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Chicago Blackhawks, and I'm gonna try out Instagram stories. So here's my Instagram. Go ahead and give it a follow if you're not. I think most of you are, anyways. But tomorrow night is the Blue Jackets, and it's not a sports ball; it's a sports puck. You rarely use Instagram. Hi, Buster. Hi, Buster. Are you trying to see your friend Leia? Yeah, I rarely use Instagram. However, I'm trying to get into Instagram more. So I'm going to try and give it a go, see what happens. We'll see. You never know what happens. So, but tomorrow night is that. And then Wednesday, I'm in the discussion of doing another live stream with Mr. TB. What's Instagram? It's this app that is owned by I'm not sure who owns it. I thought it was Twitter. Hold on. Oh, Facebook owns Instagram. That's right. It's this app owned by Facebook that you can use to share your images and videos, pictures and videos. So it's kind of annoying that it's all done through your smart device. It doesn't. You can look at the images and the videos on your computer. However, you can't upload through that, so it's kind of, in my opinion, silly that way. But it's a good app. Well, I've been told it's a good app. Hey, Sasha's World. So we're gonna give it a go tomorrow night and see what happens. You never know what happens. I could become Insta famous, or I could just become an Insta loser. You never know. How are you doing tonight, Sasha? We're just discussing the wide. I don't know. We're discussing my life. Discussing Instagram. I'm going to a hockey game tomorrow. I'm gonna try and play with Instagram stories. See if I can figure that out. Spent all morning with my schoolwork and family. Well, schoolwork and housework. Then I just wanted to sit back and relax for a little bit. So that's what we're doing tonight. Is anyone else got this instant heat wave all of a sudden lately? And maybe it's just me that we just don't have adequate air conditioning. But lately it's just been heat wave after heat wave. Hey, Buster. Come here. Come here. You're not in trouble. Ugh. Look at the screen. Look. Look. What? Hey, that's not very nice. My life is pretty awesome. This is Buster. Say hey, Buster. Oh, yeah. Nope, not complaining about the heat because soon it will be snow soon, unfortunately. Not looking forward to that. Gonna put the track on your motorcycle. Yeah, my rat does look different. This isn't the rat. This is Buster. This is my roommate's dog. This is Jack Russell Terrier and Chihuahua and something else. Who's a good boy? Yeah. It's alright. I mean, in my opinion, my dog's cuter, but that's personal opinion. Poor bike. Oh, that's the worst. That's one of the reasons I want to go to San Diego. Actually, on my bucket, one of the things on my bucket list is to ride up the Pacific Coast Highway. This is our rat. So one of these days, probably be when I win the lottery, I'll probably just fly out to California and rent a bike so I can ride up the Pacific Coast Highway. But the good news is, that's nothing new. His bike has been... John, why do you gotta be such a jerk? I've put out motovlogs this year. I've got another one coming this week. Like, I know I don't. I'm hoping that it's just something that she's just not used to. Like even when I do FaceTime with my parents, I show her, and she just looks like she looks away from the screen like she's in trouble. So I'm hoping she just gets used to it. But we'll see. She also, you did ride more than I did, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So she's also not used to the car, so when we take her in the car, I'm trying to take her more in the car more often so she gets used to it. I know. Yes, I will have a total of 3 moto vlogs. One reason I want a new bike is then I could ride to work. I could ride mine to work when I was working. However, mine is just so small that it's not very comfortable, and I'd always get cramps when I rode. So I need a new one, but not sure when that'll happen. So John will probably have his motorcycle before I get a new one. Are we? No, you're not picking on me too much. You're stating the truth. There's a difference. So hold on, I gotta go grab my water. 1 second. Sorry about that. I'm trying to drink more water lately because Dr. John says it's healthy for me. So I got me some water. Yeah. No Harleys, John. I get a motorcycle. I'm giving up. I would love to give up my car. Um, the only problem with that is this. Well, the snow is one problem. The other problem is obviously at least this bike. It's like I said, it's just too small that I want something that I can stretch out on. So, hmm. Put a put a sidecar. You can put a sidecar on um. Put a sidecar on a Spider. Then you'd have a four-wheeler. I gotta get to sports in the winter. Water. Oh, water. Yeah, water. So, John, I popped into Mr. Rocker vlog stream this morning, And I asked how Massachusetts was. He said you said it. He said that Big John says it better. So, but he was doing his week or his morning walk and live streaming. So I asked him how Massachusetts was. So, but I have one bottle of water, and then I have my Mountain Dew that's almost gone. I know, Big John, I need to drink more water than Mountain Dew. I'm trying. It's hard. So it's, and I don't know why, but I started drinking more soda again lately. I don't know why. Massachusetts. See, there you go. I still like Massachusetts. I've been missing a lot of videos lately. You've got a lot of crazy stuff going on in your life lately, though. You've got an excuse. So, it's completely understandable. Hopefully you can get done with the house tomorrow or Thursday, or tomorrow or Wednesday, and then you won't have to worry about that for a while. So that'll be something less in your life. Hopefully you don't have to clean, or hopefully you can get the carpets cleaned. That sounds like a pain in the butt. See, Big John understands. I understand. Leia completely understands. I never realized how busy and how much of a full-time job being a stay-at-home parent was until I lost my job. It's ridiculous. Like, you got to do the laundry, you got to do the dishes, you got to make sure the kid's alive, make sure the kid's fed, drop them off at school, pick them up, make sure they don't kill each other. It's literally a full-time job. I thought my wife was crazy when she said that. But it's not. She's not crazy. It's a pain in the butt like falling in a rose bush. Oh my gosh, don't fall in rose bushes. It's like my kids, they fall up the stairs. They get that from their mother though. So, not me. I have no problems with the stairs. They work every time. So does anyone have any fun plans for the week? Y'all know my plans. Oh, John says he's got football coming on Tuesday and Thursday. What about, Hell Kitten's got housework on Tuesday. But that doesn't sound like fun. You went into a thorn bushes. You know, I find it rude that, well, okay, I was going to say, I find it rude that Herman likes to laugh at you when you fall. However, I laugh at my kids when they fall, so I guess it kind of makes sense. I make sure they're okay first. If stay-at-home parents were to get paid for all the work we do, would be making. I would take it. I'd gladly take that. Heck, I'd even take a quarter of it. Wait, what's a quarter of 150? I can't math. Yeah, that does not sound like fun. Make sure you got a respirator and a full body suit. Especially the area that you mentioned. That just, ugh. I'm gonna have to go take a shower now just thinking about it. Respirator and a full body suit. Thorn bushes when you were a kid. So the worst thing that I ever did, and I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, trying to remember how it happened. I I think 75 grand. Oh, I'll take 75 grand. The worst thing I ever did as a kid, I was riding my bike and fell and busted my collarbone. That was not fun. This one isn't bad, but I have been in somewhere all that was gross. Back in Utah, I was actually looking at buying a house. Nice 5-bedroom house. Nice neighborhood. Me and my brother were going to do it as an investment. I went up to get information on the house. However, posted on the door, there was a paper that said it was sealed by the health inspector, and you had to have the health inspector clean it up before anyone could get in. So, man, I need to work with your fiance. Hook me up. You drove up a tree with a dirt bike. That's awesome. So speaking of dirt bikes, and I've ridden my nephew's, I think it was an 80cc. Ridden my nephew's 80cc dirt bike, but I mainly did all my off roading on a 4-wheeler, and I like to go out to the sand. That way, if you hurt yourself, if you have an accident, you don't hurt yourself as much because the sand is soft. But I remember one time my 4-wheeler is having starting issues, and I don't remember what. I think the battery was dead or something like that. So we were towing it with my brother's 4-wheeler, and I was on his 4-wheeler, and he was behind me, and I was towing it with his 4-wheeler, and I was dragging him, and we were going up a hill, and I stalled it, and the 4-wheeler started tipping back, and I jumped off, but it landed, so it caught my brother's finger. The handlebars landed on, so he was on the handlebars, on my handlebars, and his handlebars landed, and it broke his finger. That was not a fun trip. Yeah, you're not supposed to drive into a bush or up a tree. You have to have degrees for what he does. And, yeah, that's part of the reason I'm going back to school. Is need to get some schooling done. Hopefully, get a better paying job. So, one of these days, or I could just win the lottery if I could find the winning numbers. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find them lately. So, we'll see. You broke. No, it wasn't Jared. It was Jeff. Jared's my oldest brother. The one younger than him is Jeff, and we would always go out to the sand dunes to go riding. So yeah, it was Jeff's finger. he wants to go back being an aircraft. Does he have the schooling done, or does he need to do the schooling to be an aircraft mechanic? I bet they pay pretty decent. So we have 4 brothers and 2 sisters, and 2 oldest one are Jared and Jeff. They both actually have YouTube channels. Let's see. Jeff actually started his first, from what I remember, but he doesn't do much with it. He mainly posts riding videos. Let's see. And he can't, well, he's only got 11 subscribers, but he can't monetize any of his videos even if he did have more, because he uses copyrighted music in his videos. But they're pretty fun. Wait, we're gonna hold on. He used to do it when he was like 19, 20. It pays really well. Nice. So this one is one of my favorite riding videos that he did. Hold on. No worries, Jared. Jeff is actually not a motovlogger. I sent when I first started. I sent him the equipment list, at least what I used to motovlog. But he does. I mean, he does riding videos. He just doesn't talk to the camera. So, and he's got a dirt bike. He sold his 4-wheeler because I left, and I'm a loser. So he didn't have anyone to go riding to the sand dunes with anymore, and so he sold his 4-wheeler. But he does riding videos. He's got a dirt bike. He's got a Wildcat as well, but I don't know if he's done anything as far as video-wise for that. Yeah, the latest video he did was 2 years ago, so that explains a lot why he doesn't have very many subscribers. Yes, work sucks. At this point I'd like to have work, so work sucks, I know. Say it ain't so, I will not go. How are you doing tonight, Jared? So you actually, I think, what, John? What's wow? 2 years? Yeah, he's not as what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I think he just, yeah, he's not done videos on it in a while. So yeah, I personally I upload at least once a year. So I'm doing a smidgen bit better than he is. So glad you're doing good. You missed it Saturday night. You had an event that you were at. I saw on Facebook, but I started going back to school, doing some online schooling. Started today, and so this morning was trying to get the online school, trying to figure that out, and doing that along with dropping kids off and picking kids up from school, and meals and everything like that. I just wanted to get on and relax for a little bit. Like I said, had a busy day, so I wanted to get out, get on, and hang out with y'all. I did mention Saturday night, so I know I'm looking forward to Saturday night. Hopefully, everyone else is. So that'll be fun. If you guys have questions regarding anything on video equipment or anything like that, or drones, or production quality, or editing, feel free to stop by and we'll discuss it. I mean, I want it to be more of a discussion as opposed to like sharing, if that makes sense. I feel like everyone gets more out of it if it's kind of like a discussion. So that's my hope. That's my idea. I'm excited for it. I hope it works out well. So we'll see. But that's my plan for Saturday. What the? So yeah, my two older brothers have YouTube channels, and I don't think none of my other family do. I tried to get my sister into making videos because she's making airplanes and such, but she isn't interested. All right, Hell Kitten will be here for a little bit. It takes a lot of time and effort to make videos, which I understand that she's not interested. YouTube isn't for everyone. So, but they do have an Instagram, which we actually discussed her on Saturday, just because we discussed drones and planes. There it is! Oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't see this. So, Unboxed Warehouse isn't here, but it's my sister's building a Zenith Siege 650 plane. We were trying to figure out what it was. So, that's what it is. So that's my exciting news for the week. I don't have anything else going on other than family life. Yeah, I mean, to be completely honest, and I've actually been told this quite a few times, my older brother and my younger sister are a lot cooler than I am. Just because my older brother does the canyoneering and the outdoors stuff, and my younger sister does the football, and she's building an airplane. So I guess I'm not the coolest one of the bunch, but it is what it is, I guess. I keep trying to get my sister trying to convince my sister to supercharge her airplane, but the engine in the airplane, but I don't think they're going to. Dun, dun, dun. No worries, Hell Kitten. We're just talking about how much cooler my family is than I am. Yeah, it's the same sister that plays the football. So let me show you. So this is the engine in the airplane. It's I don't remember what it is. It's an engine for an airplane. But I've been trying to convince her to supercharge it, and she won't do it. So yeah, my sister's cooler than I am, and my brother. Well, there has to be a dud in every family. I'm the dud in mine. So my younger sister plays football, builds airplanes. My older brother does canyoneering, and my other brother does four-wheeling and off-roading. So, yeah, I'm the dad. But I think the fact that I do YouTube, you are the coolest in your family. But I don't know your family. I'll just take your word for it, Hell Kitten. Excuse me. But I think the fact that I do YouTube should account for something in my life, right? I mean, that should account for something cool, right? I'm the first one that moved out of state. Does that count? I mean, my whole family's in Utah, pretty much the same area they grew up in, so. Hey, that guy, Brian Evans, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a fantastical night. I know I am. I'm hanging out with some pretty sweet kids, pretty cool kids. Just chatting it up. I'm going to get a lot of crap for this, but I don't care. But, yeah, just hanging out. Started school this week, so I'm relaxing. How is that guy? Hey, Brian, are you coming to our live stream Saturday night? 9 o'clock Eastern Time? 10. It's around 9 or 10 Eastern Time, depending on when the kids go to bed. Saturday night. Just at work right now. How are you getting? I'm doing pretty good. I love that your boss pays you to watch YouTube all day. I need to find a job like that. Daren's just putting on his... You know what? My lips are dry. It tastes good. It smells good. And it's the natural choice for beautifully soft lips. Last I checked, you're younger than me. Not by much. I call everyone kid, though. So... I'll be trying to watch just usually God's no worries. We're discussing YouTube and well not I mean we can discuss YouTube. It's mainly the equipment and the production quality production. My mind just went blank. Production quality, discussing editing drones and things like that. So my brother's going to join, and him and his business partner have a couple of drones. They do videos, so we're going to discuss some stuff. Hopefully it'll be good. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, stop on by. If you can't make it, you can tweet me. Everyone in here is younger than me except your brother. Coolest brother? Is that what you're trying to get, Hell Kitten? Or is John the coolest? I know I'm not. I'm probably the youngest here. "21. You're definitely younger than me. Yep, you're definitely young. I've known Brian for a good while. That's cool. I need to check out some of his videos. I'm kind of a slacker sometimes. I need to check out more people. Let's see. I don't remember being 21. I remember being in high school and going to school and then getting out of school and going to work. But I don't remember. I guess I was working full time when I was 21. That's like a long, long time ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Holy cow. I'm old. Me and John have probably known each other for about 3 years now. I'm trying to remember how long I've known John. Has it been 2 years, John? I'm trying to remember. I am a slacker. But I've known John for a while. John's a good kid. I mean, him and Hell Kitten are probably the most supportive person that I've ever had on my channel. And they give me more support than I give them, so I am old. Yeah, about that. I met Brian when he had 25 subs, and then he shot right out. That's pretty cool. One day I'll have as many subs as he's got. So, trying to remember how I got introduced to John. I think, from what I remember, it was either through Mr. TV or Mr. Haggerty. I've only been, yeah, and I'm trying to remember how you got on here. All I remember is, I think I remember one night discussing losing my job in a live stream, and that's all I remember. Like I said earlier, I have a horrible memory. Leave me alone. My memory is like solid mush. What you seeing, Leia? Solid mush. So, yeah, but you're a good person, Hellkitten. I appreciate the support. I met you through Herman. He told me about you and TV at the same time. Ah, okay. Herman's a good kid. I know I met Herman through Mr. TV. And I met Mr. TB through... He actually messaged me on one of my videos. John is like the first person that started being really active on my channel, but now my channel has slowed down a lot lately. Has anyone seen the new Purge TV show on the USA Network? I have not. I don't actually have any TV service. I have Netflix and Hulu, so... Oh wait, and I have Netflix, Hulu, and CBS because my wife has to have her big brother. So I did watch. I started watching Mr. Bean the movie the other day. Just rewatching it. I watched it when I was younger, but see, Hill Kitten doesn't have regular TV either. We're both in Springfield and we can't afford it. But I started watching the Mr. Bean the movie. That was some funny stuff. What the? Did you all hear that? Ooh, somebody just viewed my application. Excellent. Yeah, if it comes to Netflix, I'll check it out, but I don't have like anything other than Netflix. Hey, Dose of Dad, how are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing fantastic, because I know I am. Um, it's a crapple. You know what? You're a jerk. I could afford it, just don't want. Haven't had cable in like 5 years. No worries. Um, Joseph, Dad, I haven't mentioned this before, but I'm starting back into school. I have. I heard you have an inferior piece of technology because I heard an Apple alert. Ah, you're a jerk. Raise your hand if you're an Apple fan. But no, I started back into school this week. I started online classes, so we're gonna see how well that goes. So today I've been busy trying to get used to the online program. So I wanted to get online for a little bit and just relax and hang out. So that's what we're doing. I do have an Apple device. You heard it. I do actually want what the I do actually want the new Apple Watch because it has the ability to do an echocardiogram, which I think is cool. What are you going? I'm going to web design. So I I've been told that there's money in computers, so I'm hoping to go into the web design and get some money, some of that computer money. It's true though. I watch YouTube. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I remember when I had a job, I was getting paid to watch YouTube. I know, but I want the Apple Watch just because, well, not just because it does the echocardiogram, but I think that would be a great benefit to people's health. I think you're the only one with with TV. There is money in web. Sweet. That's good to hear. So you're saying I should go into development instead of design? Monday and Tuesday is the only time I watch TV. Then the other. What do you watch? What do you watch on Netflix? And sorry guys, I just noticed some gunk on my shirt that's bugging me. Lately, I'm this close to finishing the Blacklist on Netflix. I'm working on the last season. It's an EKG, not an echocardiogram. What's the difference, Joseph, Dad? Excuse me. A lot? Alright, let's see. The echocardiogram is an ultrasound of the heart that provides moving pictures and provides information on the structure and function of the. Okay, so that makes sense. I just let's see CG. Huh. What is it? Okay, I apologize. It's an electrocardiogram, not an echocardiogram. I apologize. You guys got it. I understand now. I got electro and echo confused. So, I want the Apple Watch so so I can get an electrocardiogram of my heart whenever I need it. That and because it's an Apple product and I want all the Apple products I can get. Cool? Apple products are the best. Apple products are the way to go. No, on a serious note though, I think it would be cool if they implemented the technology into other smartwatches because I think it would be great to have for anyone, if that makes sense. Personally, with someone that's had heart issues in the past, I think it's a great um, option. No word on the surgery. I need to call tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me to put it in the calendar because it's starting to get ridiculous. Starting to get pissed off. Um, what the? There. It's in my calendar. Apple products do not suck. I've never had an Apple product, so I really couldn't say if I like. That's fair. I mean, I actually potty mouth. What did I say? How do I have a potty mouth? Um, this is my personal experience. My first smartphone was the iPhone. I think it was the iPhone 3, if I remember right. Back when they were actually making um, cool products. Okay, let me rephrase that. So, in my opinion, in the beginning of the iPhone and Apple, the technology advances were life changing. However, in my opinion, up until recently, oh, pissed off. Sorry. Um, sorry about that, guys. But up until recently, they have not been making technology advances. They've been making stupid stuff that's stupid. Like the Animoji or whatever they're calling it. I feel like if they'd spent their time and money on something else, it would have been time and money better spent elsewhere developing. I just feel like they haven't made or developed anything new worthwhile. So, however, unfortunately, at this time in my life, I'm kind of stuck in the Apple world because I've got my Apple product. Sorry. I've got my MacBook, my iPhone, my Apple TV, and my wife's iPhone. So I'm kind of stuck in the Apple world right now. Joseph's dad says, I've worked in IT long enough to be able to say I don't like Apple products. I don't have to own them to know they're crap. Look at what Apple does. They shove a new device out every year, $1,000 plus every time. Just force it right on out. Tech is like a fart. You got to force it. It's probably shite. Yeah, back in the day, I would. Oh, sorry. Um, Back in the day, I would buy the iPhone when it first came out. Um, every time, but I don't do that anymore. Like I said, I feel like they haven't done anything in the last couple of years that's made it hot technology. So that's my opinion. I still like the phone, but they've not done anything major with it. Back at the trying to remember when it was. Back on the Samsung Galaxy. Uh, Damn it. Oh, sorry. Back when the Samsung Galaxy 3 came out, my friend got one and he loaned me his 2 for a week or two, so I could try it, see if I liked it, and I didn't like the Android. So I mean, that's been at least 8 years ago. So I know things have changed since then. But at this point in my life, I'm kind of stuck in the Apple world. So one day, I would like to get a Windows PC so I can do some gaming. I want to do some streaming with gaming. I just can't do much with my Mac right now. I do have. I'm sorry. I think I have fidget syndrome. So someday when I win the lottery, I want to have my Mac for editing and a Windows PC for gaming. To be completely honest with you, my wife's laptop that I use to watch the stream on was hate to go up in the wind like an Apple product, to fart in the wind and get it, but tiny. No worries. Thanks for stopping by, Dose. Hey, is your stream Wednesday? Hold on, I can check my calendar. Hold on. My calendar went away. I closed it. What an idiot. Have a good one, Dose. I think your Breaking Dad is Wednesday. Okay. So, um, yeah, give your tiny human a story. So, thanks for stopping by. But to be completely honest, my wife's laptop that I use to watch the stream on, it came with Windows 10. Okay, I will attempt to watch it. It's in my calendar, so unless something major comes up, I'll be there. See, good thing you stopped by. I added it to my calendar so I can have it in there just in case I have free time. So, um, no, but my wife's laptop had Windows 10 on it. I didn't like it, and she didn't like it, so we wiped it out and put Linux on it. This was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. But So we don't have windows in the house at the moment, but one day, maybe someday, I'll have one just to play games on. So who knows what'll happen. I'm not a future fortune teller, so I can't tell the future. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just checking everything really quick. How do you get air without windows? You guys. You guys are freaking funny. We don't, I guess. Maybe that's why I'm so lightheaded. Get it? Lightheaded. No. So yeah, the only thing we have is Mac products and Linux. Sorry to be a disappointment to y'all, but it is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I gotta get up. Kids coming tomorrow, so be right back. Well, I'm gonna end this, Hell Kitten. So, wanted to say thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for keeping me entertained. Thank you for helping me relax and chill. Don't forget Saturday night. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, it'll be a good event. So, thank you so much, John, for stopping by. Thank you. Let's see. My mind just went blank. Holy cow. Thank you, Brian, for stopping by. I appreciate it. And Hell Kitten, of course. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Have an amazing day.